June 2024 is shaping up to be an amazing month for gamers, with lots of exciting new games coming out. From thrilling adventures to spooky puzzles, there's something for everyone. In this video, we'll count down the top 10 new games of June 2024. Starting off, we have Destiny 2: The Final Shape, the 8th major expansion for Destiny 2 and the final chapter of the Light and Darkness saga, which began all the way back in 2014. It's taking place in a new linear destination called the Pale Heart. This location is influenced by its visitors, so players will start in a recreation of the Destiny 1 tower, but will journey into more horrific regions tainted by the Witness. Along the way, you'll face a new enemy unit known as the Subjugators, who specialize in using stasis and strand powers. However, when it comes to fighting the Witness itself, you'll be doing that in a new raid, not the campaign. To cap things off for now, there will also be a new super ability for each of the Destiny 2 classes, although it seems like there will be no new subclass element arriving with the Final Shape itself. Destiny 2: The Final Shape will be playable on PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, and PC, and it's slated to be released on June 4th. Coming in at number 9 is Still Wakes the Deep, a new first-person narrative horror game from the Chinese Room. You might know them from their previous games like Dear Esther, Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, and Amnesia: A Machine for Pigs. Set on a remote oil rig in the 1970s, Still Wakes the Deep looks to be an atmospheric period horror piece with a dash of the supernatural and plenty of psychological fear elements. You play as a worker on the platform, initially surrounded by a crew, at least until disaster strikes. The game's story is inspired by classic horror movies like The Thing and Alien, and it even has an all-Scottish cast. You'll have to solve puzzles and navigate through the oil rig, which won't be easy because your character isn't athletic, so you'll have to find creative ways to overcome obstacles. The obstacles include a vicious storm, perilous surroundings, the dark, freezing North Sea waters, and a terrifying, unrelenting foe. Still Wakes the Deep is coming to PS5, Windows, and Xbox Series on June 18th. Up next on the 8th spot is Shin Megami Tensei 5: Vengeance. Vengeance builds upon the foundation already established in the initial 5th entry of the SMT franchise, with new characters and demons. Players will be able to choose between the original storyline and the new Vengeance path, which adds the mysterious character of Yoko Hiramine. The game adds 40 new demons, updated graphics, and runs in 60 FPS, offering an enhanced and immersive gameplay experience. Much of the combat systems present in the game are from the previous, but now, allied demons will have passive skills that help differentiate each other, like increasing crit damage for certain demon races. One of the biggest improvements to combat is a new auto-battling system, which helps make smaller fights go by faster and feel less repetitive. Outside of fights, it also has a game-changing mechanic: the ability to save anytime, anywhere. It could be argued that this addition takes away some of the tension and challenge of the game, but it's hard not to view it as a largely net positive change. The game previously came out on the Switch, but it is now accessible on all platforms. It is to be released on June 14th. Empires of the Undergrowth is 7th on the list. This is an ant colony management game in a fast-paced, real-time strategy style. The player excavates their nest underground, constructing tunnels and chambers to save food and raise brood. On the surface, the ants claim territory, gather resources, overwhelm fearsome arachnids, and clash with other colonies. Nest design, army size, composition, and attack timing are key to securing victory. Missions are narrated from the perspective of a documentary filmmaker studying the ants, who offers intelligent insight into the goings-on of the colony and the undergrowth beyond. For someone who's not an RTS fan, Empires of the Undergrowth has a very helpful tutorial that goes through the game's mechanics step by step in such a simple and concise manner that even an RTS novice should find a comfortable starting point. Additionally, the game graphics are impressive, and while there is early access, The full release is slated for June 7th. It can be played on a PC. If you're someone interested in the roguelite style of game, Dragon is Dead at number 6 is for you. This is a game that blends Castlevania, Dead Cells, and Diablo together. It blends the side-scrolling gameplay as well as the retro look of Castlevania with the skill tree upgrade system of Diablo and the combat of Dead Cells. Quoting the developers, Dragon is Dead will test your reflexes, strategy, and creativity as you battle demons, monsters, and giant foes that Gurnian, the leader of the Dark Dragons, has created. The game offers tons of customization options with legendary equipment. Dragon is Dead is coming to PC Early Access on June 7th. Moving on, we get to the 5th, and that's the Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. This is the first and last expansion of the DLC game. Although there are fresh new ideas, Shadow of the Erdtree has a similar structure to the original game. There are field areas, legacy dungeons, and other dungeons of varying scale, all of which interconnect seamlessly. There are over 10 new boss fights as compared to the original, and 8 brand new weapon categories to experiment with have been added. With its dark gothic visuals and haunting atmosphere, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree is shaping up to be a must-have for any fans of the series. The game is to be released on June 21st, and it will be available for PC, PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, and the Xbox Series XS. The 4th spot is Monster Hunter Stories Remastered. Monster Hunter Stories Remastered is a unique game that combines traditional JRPG elements with Monster Hunter gameplay. While originally a 3D exclusive followed by Android and iOS versions a year after the release, this new enhanced version of the RPG will be coming to Switch, PS4, and PC on June 14th. The Monster Hunter series remaster now comes with full voice acting and HD visuals. Per the developer's website, it also includes a museum mode that features over 200 previously unreleased pieces of design artwork and background music tracks that can be browsed and listened to by players. The game sees players controlling a rider who befriends and fights alongside monsters in turn-based combat to confront a black blight that plagues the world. At number 3, we have The Elder Scrolls Online: Gold Road. This game is a brand new expansion for the beloved Elder Scrolls series. This expansion will bring about a new trial and a brand new area to explore. It also comes with new systems and other gameplay changes with this expansion, which will take us on a journey to Miramor to uncover the truth behind Athelia, the forgotten Daedric prince. The Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road release date is Monday, June 3rd on PC. For those who want to play Gold Road on Xbox and PlayStation, you'll have to wait until June 18th for the console launch. Also, a new system is coming to the Elder Scrolls Online in the Gold Road chapter in the form of scribing. Scribing allows you to customize the world and weapon skill lines, letting you alter the appearance of skills by changing their colors and other visual effects. Alongside scribing, there will be 2 new 4-player trials to complete. In addition, this expansion doesn't use the creation engine, instead opting for the hero engine, which was also used in Star Wars: The Old Republic. Are you a lover of spooky paranormal puzzles? This game at number 2 is for you. Luigi Mansion 2 HD is a remastered version of Luigi's Mansion: Dark Moon, a title released back in 2013 for Nintendo 3DS, and it follows the original story from 2013 with Luigi trying to recover the Dark Moon fragments across Evershade Valley. The game's new version will be made available for current Nintendo devices, allowing a new generation of players to experience Luigi's plight and haunting adventure when faced with a continuous horde of ghosts, otherwise docile, but turned hostile by the shattering of the Dark Moon. The game is something of a prequel to Luigi's Mansion 3, released for Nintendo Switch in 2019. The titles do not share much of a connection, other than being sequential and having King Boo as the main antagonist. This game also featured a multiplayer mode, supporting up to 4 players, which is also being revamped for the remaster. And finally, at the top of the list is Killer Clowns from Outer Space, a thrilling new asymmetrical multiplayer horror game adopted from the 1988 film of the same name. In this game, you'll either play as a team of 3 killer clowns from outer space, or a team of 7 human survivors trying to defend Earth from these intergalactic invaders. With its colorful, cartoonish visuals and over-the-top environment, Killer Clowns from Outer Space is a game that's all about having fun and embracing the absurd. And with its focus on multiplayer gameplay, you'll be able to team up with friends and take on the clowns together. Or, if you're feeling brave, you can take on the role of the clowns themselves and wreak havoc on humanity. Either way, it's going to be a wild ride. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is set to release on June 4th for PlayStation, Xbox, and Microsoft Windows. And that's a wrap on the top 10 new games in June 2024. Which of these games have you played? Or which one are you looking forward to playing? Share it with us in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more exciting updates.